Airbnb is going to remove from its listings all homes in Israeli settlements in the occupied West Bank. The company says it's made the decision because settlements are at the core of the dispute between Israelis and Palestinians. Palestinians have welcomed the decision. Israel has called it shameful and threatened legal action. Well, let's talk some more about that story. We've got James Hughes with us today for the briefing, Chief Market Analyst at Axie Trader. Good morning to you, James. Airbnb is used to being in the headlines because of legal action, cities fighting Airbnb because they don't like what it's up to in their backyard, as it were. But this is very different, isn't it? Yeah,
this is a very different situation. As you say, Airbnb continuously seems to have something like this going on. But with this situation, this is obviously a very delicate situation and always is. But for a long time, Airbnb have offered these various different bits of accommodation in the West Bank, but in Israeli settlements within the West Bank. And obviously the issue with it, that we have within here is that in a number of those areas, any Palestinian with Palestinian ID isn't even allowed in those various different areas. So it's become a massive issue. It's become It's become actually a big PR story as well for Airbnb, where it seems more that they've been pressured to remove this from one side rather than willingly removing it themselves. And of course, this has then created tension with the Israeli government, because the Israeli government have been with close ties with Airbnb to initially put a lot of these properties online onto their software. But now it seems that they're going to be withdrawn. And of course, the Israeli government particularly unhappy about that.
Yes, absolutely. So Airbnb, as you say, reacting to pressure. And of course, this is a really interesting story. Lots of views on this. Many would argue that this is something they should have done a long, long time ago. But as you say, many in Israel saying it is a shameful situation. We'll see if they go ahead with legal action there. Thank you, James, for now. James will be back to talk some more about other stories later on in our news briefing. Do stay with us.